We begin with a historic day. Same-sex marriage is now legal in Rhode Island. Gay and lesbian couples exchange vows across the state. Providence, Pawtucket, and Newport. Same-sex couples can now wed anywhere in New England. It's legal in a total of 13 states. But not everyone supports this change. A small number of protesters demonstrated against the new state law in support of their belief that marriage should only be between a man and a woman. I'm joined by my co-anchor Susan Roberts, who is live in Warwick, where State Representative Frank Ferry is less than an hour away from marrying his partner of more than 3 decades. Susan?
Good evening to you. Packed crowd here in Warwick tonight. A lot of familiar faces from the Rhode Island State House. But tonight's ceremony is not just about Frank Ferry and his longtime partner, Tony Caparco. Obviously, as a representative, Frank has been fighting for this day for over a decade. And ironically, tonight happens to be the couple's 32nd anniversary.
State Representative Frank Ferry and his longtime partner Tony Caparco have waited 32 years for this day. Today is their anniversary, and it just may be the best one yet. They're first in line at Warwick City Hall to get their marriage license.
I think we woke up about 4:30 this morning because we couldn't sleep. So it was like just getting to City Hall early because we wanted to be the first, just because it's so exciting to be the first. After all we've gone through, the advocacy, the years that we've been working on this.
Frank and Tony actually married in Canada years ago, but tonight's marriage ceremony will be much more special. They will finally be married in Rhode Island. This is an historic day for them and all same-sex couples.
It speaks to our sense of community and how we feel about being Rhode Islanders, being proud to be Rhode Islanders, and now being proud to be married Rhode Islanders.
After cocktails and hors d'oeuvres, Tony and Frank will say "I do" and officially be married in the only state that matters to them, Rhode Island.
That's it. Thanks so much. We got it.
I just spoke with Speaker of the House, Gordon Fox. He tells me he's a little bit nervous about officiating tonight's ceremony, but he's up for the job. We have not seen the governor just yet. He will be standing in as best man. Our coverage of this continues tonight on Eyewitness News. Sean Daly joins us now live in Providence from City Hall, where the mayor actually married a couple at City Hall earlier today. Sean?
Susan, powerful emotions were overflowing here at City Hall in Providence today. Weddings, as we of course all know, always are special. But for the couples we caught up with today, getting married on the first day that same-sex marriages are legal in Rhode Island is extra special.
Congratulations. You're now embraced.
Wedding number 2 at City Hall in Providence on day 1 of same-sex marriage being the law of the land in Rhode Island.
Came all the way from Ohio.
All the way from Ohio.
To little old Providence, Rhode Island.
Thank God for Providence, Rhode Island.
Is this providential?
Yes, it's providential.
Plenty of same-sex couples picked up marriage licenses as Rhode Island becomes one of 13 states where same-sex marriage is now legal. Making history is emotional.
It was very important because I'm from Rhode Island, he's a transplant from Connecticut, and it was just important that we got married in the state of Rhode Island. It was very important.
You seem blown away.
I'm happy.
Yeah.
A small group of anti-gay protesters showed up outside 5 locations in Rhode Island. But for the people getting married, they were beside the point. Their focus is on enjoying not just the emotional, but also the legal benefits of marriage.
This idea of being next of kin is important. There's a lot that comes along with that, and the only way that it can happen if you're not blood relative is through marriage.
History isn't always just in the dusty history books. Sometimes history happens right now. Live at City Hall in Providence with the Mobile Newsroom, Sean Daly, Eyewitness News.